Hey guys, just a real quick update here for you. So as you can see, strange blue foam mess that was, I think on the last video, finally got around to carving it and filling it and painting it. And I've started on the next tunnel scenery section over there. So that's good. Took me quite a long time to do. I had to carve it and sand it, which took a good few hours, and then I filled it and then gave it a base of whites with just that cheapo white emulsion household paint, which is matte. And then I mixed up some colors and gave it the base coat of brown that you see there. So I think I'll still need to, you can't see it, but on the inside, I want to be able to carve it out a little bit more and expand the track in there. It's just a little bit too tight. I need to open it up a little bit. But I made it one piece, so if you see here, probably risking my locomotive doing that. There you go, see? It's all one piece. And it's just made up of layers of blue foam. So that's that. So just see if I can squeeze that back in there like that. There you go. Now the tree's fallen down, I have to take the tree out to put it back properly. The other thing I've started working on is this. And this tunnel and wall section here. In fact, that's a piece I've just glued and clamped it together to hold it together. So that's that. Still don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. I just knocked it up really quickly, and you can see I've got a goods wagon there, just to kind of get an idea of maybe what I might do there. Probably be more of an engine service situation. So that's that. What else did I do? I've finally, after years, gave this a coat of brown. I had so much paint left over from the mountain that I used it on here in a wash. So it looks a bit more brown now. There's not so much blue visible. So I've still got a lot more to do, but we're getting there. Also gave under the bridge a coat of paint. And then the other thing I've done is this section here I call the Three Sisters. Sorry, Broken Rock Pass. The mountains, Three Sisters. That's had some more brown, and I removed the tape. So still more to do, but I'm getting there. And I need to sand some of these sections. I need to sand that section to make the track a bit flat. Also on a hike last weekend, we were out in the cork forest in what they call the Alcornocalas, and I picked up pieces of cork to make some inlays in here and paint them up and detail them. So I actually saw that on, I think it was a Marklin of Sweden video on YouTube, and he used that to great effect. So I'm going to try something like that over there. So watch this space on that one. That's about it really. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, that mountain took up a lot of time. So that was good. But I'm glad I've got most of it done. I just need to detail it and, you know, dry brush it and maybe airbrush and things. And obviously maybe trim the inside a bit more. Also, yeah, one other thing I finally got around to doing after years is painted all this. So I removed all the bits and pieces in the track. I trimmed the loading dock again, so everything fits better. And then I just, again, it was just the leftover paint from this and the leftover paint from that mountain. And yeah, I gave that a coat of paint. So it just looks a little bit better. So I suppose that's the fun of having two scales or two gauges. I get to chop and change on different little projects, so that's good. So this will be removable. So you see I've cut in a slot here, and this section is the wall, and then this section is the overhang. This is actually looking at it from the outside, but I'll cut and shape that into rock as well. So that wall is going to be kind of half brick and half rock, and I want to be able to move the whole thing out so I can access all the electronics inside. So yeah, that's it really. I haven't run any trains, so, oh yeah, and one other thing I got to do is I'll just show you this. It's not much to look at, but so this piece here, the strange carving, where I've shaped it, that is actually the insert for inside of that tunnel. And it's always been too wide, so I've got to cut it and shape it to fit better, so it matches up with the inside with the retaining wall which I'm building. And actually, if you guys have got one of these, if you're cutting and shaping blue foam, these are fantastic. Yeah, I don't know what you call it in the States or England. I call it, well, over here it's called a multi-tool. So, and it was on Amazon Week, months and months and months ago, and I picked one up. I can never actually kind of justify spending full whack on one, but it came up for a great price, so I bought it. And it just uses the batteries off my drill, so yeah, it's been awesome. Anyway, that's it. Oh yeah, and I painted the back. You see, I painted the blue on the backdrop. So again, not a lot to look at, but you got to start somewhere. So that's it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.